Oh my gosh. You guys are so crazy. Ah! Shh. Come on now.
Is it working?
I had to mute myself because I forgot.
Yes.
Forgot that thing.
Rookie.
I'm such a rookie. I haven't done this in a while. This is crazy. I'm nervous. Hi, ZF. How are you all doing? I can't believe y'all are here. This is crazy. Thank you so much for your subs. And for those of you that have continued to sub when I wasn't streaming, you're crazy. Big hearts to all of you. You guys are amazing. Volume is good. Can you hear me? Is the music too loud? All the first time chats? Look at all the first time chats. Oh my gosh. This is crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Yee. This window? I don't need to see my face. It's okay. Yikes. Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh. What is even happening here? Is Tango going to pop in and rap in my stream? Are you going to rap for me?
No, I'm definitely not rapping, no.
Definitely not.
There will be no tango beats.
No tango beats today. Oh my gosh, you guys are amazing. Oh. Good Lord. Oh my gosh. How much do we donate for a tango rap? Tango barista already showed up. He brought me my my leftover iced caramelizer from good old Dutch. I can't be hatted. I have headphones on. I love Dutch. Love Dutch. So good. I thank you, Monete. I love them too. Hopefully I still sound alright. I've had them for a while. Tango needs to headbang for some heavy metal. Tango doesn't have the heavy metal hair, though, to headbang. And his neck's already sore, so I don't want him to do that. You go for the Golden Eagle or the cold brew? Hi, TP! How are you? We do need to have a word. Okay. Dutch Bros or Costa. Oh. Dutch Bros has a ton more flavors that you can add to it. Costa was very good though. And I would definitely choose Costa over Starbucks. I don't like Starbucks. Every time I walk into a Starbucks, I walk out smelling like burnt coffee. So, hi. Oh, I'm so excited. I know, that's a very scary sentence, Genesis. Dutch Bros is way too rich. So I've been enjoying our coffee since we got back. For Christmas, Nightshade sent us, or I shouldn't say, at Christmas time. I don't know how to word it. But she sent a gift package, and it has coffee from the North Pole Coffee Company, I think is what the name of it is. And it's Saint Nickerdoodle is the flavor. Whew. That is good coffee. Super good. Costa hot milkshakes are a bit weird. Really? Aw, TP, thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. I can't believe it. And look at all the bitty bits that are being donated. Oh, you guys are awesome. I'm not going to be able to keep up with all of it. What Oreo would I pair it with? I have not had an Oreo in forever. Where I am where the barista wear clothes. Cookie Monster for real. Lights here. Oh, you guys are amazing. I do have pictures. North Pole Coffee Roasters. Yes. That are they nice there? They have a shop that you can go into, a coffee shop, and get coffee. Zen Dot should get in on the call. Oh. No, this is so exciting. So we went to England for the kids' spring break. So this is a trip that we have wanted to do for years now. And finally, everything aligned perfectly, and we went to England. Oh, thank you for the 500 bitty bits, Pacer Mom. Oh my gosh. Gift subs being given, Prime subs. We want blackmail pics to make map art. Oh, we did have a good time in England. The weather was overcast. We had one day of rain, really, and truly didn't affect us. We just did indoor stuff on that day. Genesis, thank you. Go to the Philippines the next trip. Of course we had Cadbury's chocolate. I'll get to that. Because Cadbury's chocolate from England or Australia is the best. Oh, you're getting the sun now? Yeah. Yeah. So it was we were Dot. We were it was great while we were there. It was overcast. We had one day of sun that I was actually sweating I had jeans on. I wore pants the whole time. The whole time I wore pants. If you know me, I don't ever wear pants. Just so you know. I know. I wore jeans the whole time. But I found these jeans called pajama jeans. I don't know how long they've been out, but it was amazing. Should visit Romania. But quite honestly, like, now that we have done this trip and everyone survived the 10-hour flight to Heathrow, that's what it is. It was a direct flight, Phoenix to Heathrow, 10 hours. We all survived. We did not kill anybody. I mean, let's be real, the last hour of the flight coming home, almost had to separate the kids. Like, they were done. They had just spent 2 weeks together. They were done. Oh, that's right. I had trousers on the whole time I was there. Whew. So anyway, we had so much fun. Like I said, we survived the trip. There are movies on the whole thing. Oh, we only did Tesco's. I didn't say trousers in an English accent. You're crazy. Nothing yet, Ethereal Ember. My kids are teenagers. They are 15, 13. So, yeah. So anyway, we flew to into Heathrow. We got there. It was an overnight flight, so we got there around noon, London time. Trousers. Hi, how are you, Plum Wildflowers? Cable, how are you? I almost stopped in at your stream yesterday, but I was frustrated trying to get my stream set up. Since it's been so long, I had to remember all the things, but I saw that you were streaming yesterday. Oh. So, I know. I was gonna... You know what, though? I don't know that I'd want to stop anywhere. Like, once I'm settled in, and there must have been 300 movies to watch, TV shows to watch the whole way on the way there. Our youngest was... They have how to speak Japanese, how to speak, like, there's all sorts of stuff. So, anyway, How's Barbie Land? You will have to ask someone else. I have not logged into Minecraft in 47 years. I know. How are you all doing? Oh my gosh. Am I planning more Mrs. T streams in the future? Yes. Yes. Although not this Sunday because it is that spring holiday of eggs and bunnies. Oh, yeah. No, I'm going to get back into it. It was busy for a while. I managed Aikido's hockey team. Kept me a little bit busy. Parents are a little bit rough sometimes. So. Oh, Lisa. Come on. Anyway, so let's go. Are you ready for me to start? Will I be on the Titancraft during the stream today? Probably not, because I don't know how to log into Minecraft. I don't know. Hi, Mrs. Ginger Squid. Welcome. This is what it is. I talk at you. You have to look at my face. This is how it goes. Yeah, yeah. Kids' sports parents? Wackadoodle. They are crazy. It's been a while since you watched a stream. This is my first stream in like 47 years. So here I am. Yeah. Sports parents scare you. Some of them are super crazy. I have a level 5 hype train. Are you for real? Oh, and it's a bee! Oh, no. That's not the one I wanted to do. I wanted... Ah! Stop moving. Look at that bee! That's so cute! It can't be my only stream when I'm only 20. It's only been 7 months since I stream. They are a lot. Oh my gosh, Purry. Look at these gift subs. Oh. That bee is so cute. I love it. I am doing great. I don't look like a day older than 46. Oh. No. He is not bringing me random headwear. Look at this one. No. Stop moving. Look at that one. What's that one? 2020 pajamas? Nice. Look at all those bees that you have. How do I get all those bees? Do I have all those bees? Oh, I need all those bees. Do you see how long it's been since I've been on Twitch? Okay, anyway, let's get to it. Are you ready? Let's go. Will I be getting myself any hats? Probably not. I don't think I have any hats right here. I've got everything else on my desk. Everything else is on my desk. Like, I have Velcro dots on my desk. Come on. Or fasteners, because Velcro's... Yes, I'm showing pictures. Hi, NJ Coffee Junkie. How are you doing? Thank you, Merlin Archives. All right, are we ready? Let's go. You never know. You never know who doesn't have Velcro dots on their desk. See, these are the things that we have in our house. We've got the giant googly eyes, because you never know. I might need... Oh, you want to see that? Shh, there might be. Oh, they are falling off. Like, I'm kind of upset. I shouldn't say falling off, but I got my nails done before we left for the trip. And this is probably the shortest they've ever lasted. Oh, Cookie Monster. That's a good idea. Oh, thank you, NJ Coffee Junkie. I know, this is what it is. It's the slideshow. That's what's going to happen right now. The boxes are still boxed. We haven't gotten to it. Your internet router has googly eyes on it. I love it. I know. Are you ready? All right. Where is it? I turned it off. Bam! There's picture 1. So, this is when we landed in Heathrow. I needed a beverage. I needed a drink. Water, really, is what it was. And we walked into the shop at Heathrow and saw Tango on the shelf. And so I had to get a picture of Tango with Tango. Right? Had to do it. Oh, thank you, Vindictive. I appreciate that so very much. Will this be on the exam? There's no need to take notes. I promise. All right. So we did a Vrbo while we were in London. If you don't know what a Vrbo is, it's a vacation rental, Airbnb type place, which I think Airbnb and Vrbo are both owned by Vrbo. So we rented this fantastic apartment for the whole time we were in London, and it had 3 bedrooms, 1, 2, 3, 4 beds. There's a room with 2 twins for the kids. There was a room for Tango and I, and then there was a room for Zed and Dot, and 2 bathrooms and a washer and dryer, which made it fantastic. I didn't have to pack. Nobody had to pack, 12 days worth of clothes. We were able to do laundry, which was fantastic. And it was really nice. It was good times. Huge place. Kitchen. It was fantastic. So, anyway. So then, we walk into the Vrbo. And I just had to take a picture of the couch. This is amazing. This was the fabric of the couch. That's the couch. And it was a huge couch. Oh, you know what I didn't put in? Was a picture of the feet on the couch, which were metal scrolly things. And I looked at that and I thought, I'm losing a pinky toe while I'm here. I'm like, this is such a tropical couch. So I sent this to a friend of mine, and she's like, oh my gosh, I need that couch. So, I mean, it was this huge, I should say, like, square without a top, right? Couch. It was fantastic. Wait, I just started showing pictures. This is the one you missed. Maybe. Oh, why isn't it moving? Oh, because I'm using the wrong Oh, what's happening? I'm using the wrong buttons. So this is the only picture that you missed. If you just got here. It is definitely a statement piece. It was amazing. So this is the picture you missed. Tango with a Tango. This is the couch that was in the Vrbo, which was amazing. But it had seats for everybody. It was great. Oh. And then we walked around. So this was the weather on our first day here. Although, I shouldn't say that. We slept. We stayed at the Vrbo. We went out for dinner. We went to this marketplace where my oldest and I got duck. My youngest got a taco bowl. Tango got ribs or steak sandwich or something like that. Like it was... It was a lot. Camden. Oh, was it Camden Market? I don't know. They do. Well, so at this marketplace, the oldest and I went to the Duck Hut. Yeah. And then next to it was the taco place, and they didn't have any tortillas. And so I don't understand how the taco place doesn't have tortillas, but whatever. So he got the bowl and he loved it. So that was great. Do they know what a tortilla is? Yes, they do. They do not know what a Philly cheesesteak is, though. More on that later. I know. Anyway, so that night we just kind of chilled out because we were exhausted. it had been a long flight. Nobody slept on the flight, the overnight flight. It was just a long day. So it was great that we just went to the Verbo, relaxed, went to the Tesco that was nearby. The Verbo was fantastic. There's a Tesco within 5-minute walk. There were a ton of restaurants nearby, restaurants, pubs, a pizza place, Nando's, or Nando's. I don't know how you pronounce it. And so we went to Tesco. Yes. So on the way there, I watched Ferrari, and I tried to sleep and couldn't. Can't remember. The flight was direct. Phoenix to Heathrow. 10 hours. Cashmere! Noises. Thank you. Did I get a meal deal? From where? From Tesco? No. We got their chocolate pain au chocolat. Their chocolate croissants. Like, we got breakfast stuff from Tesco since we had the kitchen, and then we were going to be out for the whole days. So, we didn't. Tesco's meal deal. Oh. You know what? When we were in London, when we were in the city, we tried to go into Tesco's and get a meal deal. And they were so busy. Couldn't do it. No, the name of the movie was Ferrari. With Adam Driver and who played his wife? I can't remember. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, don't go at lunchtime. Yeah. We found that out. Yeah, I can't remember. No, it wasn't Penelope Cruz. It was Shailene Woodley. Oh, I'm sorry, not his wife, his mistress. Wasn't it the girl from Divergent or something of that nature? My day is going fantastic, Karamika. Are you going to be in London in 2 weeks? Light. You're going to have a blast. Anyway, okay, moving on. So this was our first full day in London. We walked 20,000 steps. That's what Zed told me. 20,000 steps. You all are? Oh, is that the word that you need to have with me, Elisa? Because I missed it. Dang it. It's called Le Mans 66 in UK. Really? That was not true for me, Ethereal Ember. Us. We were, man, I'm sorry. Aw, shout out to Cable. It's Ferrari on Prime for you in England, is it? Aw, thank you, Daniel. You've only been to London 3 times. London was crowded. I can't imagine. We walked 50. Yeah. The last 5,000 steps were very slow. Very slow. My feet were done. It was rough. So I think I have arthritis in my feet, and so that didn't help anything at all. But everybody's feet were hurting, or so they told me. So I didn't feel like it was just a me thing. Hi, Solar Aurora. How are you? Do I like Indy NASCAR racing? Not really. I was on a plane, captive audience, and I thought, let's watch this. Although I'm kind of like, Adam Driver did a great job, but all I could think was, there are a ton of older actors in Hollywood that they could have gotten to play Enzo Ferrari in that. That's all I'm going to say. Like, I thought, we could have given a job to an old guy, right? Just saying. We used the underground a ton. That's all we did. That's how we got around everywhere. I am so beyond thankful for our tour guides, Zed and Dot, in helping us navigate the tubes because it was very confusing. So we don't have public transportation in Phoenix. And so this is totally new to all of us. But there's double-decker buses everywhere. I thought they were a novelty item. Pfft, people take them every day. I know. It was rough. It was rough. So, you had to Uber everywhere. So it was crowded. Our days seemed to end at the time everybody's getting off of work. And so those days were crowded getting back to the Verbo. Otherwise, it wasn't bad. Yes, I don't know how people do it in the summertime. Because in March, the tube was very warm. So, no, like it was great. And there's an app for the tube to help you get places that it tells you what trains to take and where to change. And the app is great. You know, there's maps everywhere. At the end of the trip, our oldest had to navigate us through the tube. So it was great. You basically just suffer and sweat. I bet it's aromatic in there. Oh my gosh, public transportation. Like, I don't know why Phoenix doesn't have public transportation. Why they don't have a train system here. You know, Chicago has it. New York has it. Like, Phoenix could easily, I shouldn't say easily, billions of dollars, right? There's CCTV everywhere. Like, all the buildings. So, I feel like 50 degrees. 50 to 60 degrees. So, was that 17 degrees Celsius? Amazing. Amazing. Because cars will... Yeah, and that's unfortunate. Because the amount... They could cut down so much on cars. Also, they charge you to drive in London. I've got a picture of the traffic in London. Hold on. Let me move through these. So, we walked down the Thames, right? Did I say it right? Oh, wrong button. That's the Tate Modern there. I could keep talking about stuff, but I want to share pictures. Big Ben Parliament. This was a light post. I'm kind of weird, and these are the things I noticed. So, you love to hear me talk. Yeah, there's congestion charges in London to drive there. Anyway, so this was the light post there. The river was very low. It was low tide. It looks sick. Don't know. We were walking. They really, and people do. Like, the tube was full. The buses appeared to be full. I don't know. We did not go on the wheel. Look at that. Just beautiful. Big Ben Parliament. There's a lot of Big Ben Parliament. This is the best trip. We were walking down the COVID Memorial Walk. And I clipped this picture and I can't tell you who it is. Oh, there it is. I don't know if you can read that. I'll leave it up. See if you can read it. I can't read it because it's too small and I don't have my glasses. No, absolutely. The congestion charge helps. Well, it helps to make people not drive, right? So, exactly. It's $4 and $1.50 for a bus, really. Why did we go to London? You already have a London Bridge in Arizona. It's not the real London Bridge, though. I had to go see William Wallace's parts. Brody. Yeah. Here and it depends upon where you go, right? In America, like if we were in New York City, I feel like there's people that don't have licenses and cars there, right? Because you have trains and you have, so many people walk. So, is that what it is? Was it female spies? Yeah. Your husband is related to William Wallace? That's exciting. So this is the COVID memorial wall there along the Thames. And so each heart represents somebody that died. It is crazy. Crazy. Do you really rely on the bad... Like, buses stop running at, 9 or 10 o'clock still, right? It's crazy. Your name is William. Doesn't count totally. What? Pearl? Oh my goodness. You're unreal. Thank you so much. I'm talking about our trip to London and all the fun that we had there. It was amazing. Amazing trip. Thank you all so much for coming over. Oh my gosh. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, I know I need a mug now. Here, I'll toast with my Dutch or with my Liquid Death. That's what I got here. Dutch and Liquid Death. That's it. I don't know. You're on Easter holiday. My kids are too. They are still asleep. You're toasting with your energy drink. Nice. I know. Welcome to the vacation slideshow. Did you know what you were getting into? You're here for a London story with some sick beats. Oh, that's funny. Oh my gosh. Exactly. SodaStream toast. Thank you all so much.
Did Pearl rate you?
Pearl rated me.
Oh, like 7,000 people.
Oh my gosh. Pearl told you it was vacation pictures and you were like, I could think of nothing better I want to do than look at the Tangos vacation pictures.
It's Easter, so
Oh,
a little something there.
thank you.
Does that work?
That's great.
Oh, I can't see it because your camera's too low.
That's how it is on you too. It's too big.
There you go.
Okay.
Beautiful.
I know. Aren't they great?
Keep going. You got a lot of pictures.
I have so much to get
You're
through.
taking too long.
I'm taking too long is what he's telling me because I'm rating him at noon, right?
You're half over.
I'm not half over. It's only 10:30. It's only 10:30.
Okay. Jump.
Oh, I'm only 3 pictures in. Come on. Okay, for those of you that just came, here we go. Here's the recap. A monument to female spies. Big Ben Parliament. Big Ben Parliament. Big Ben Parliament. The eye. A fish! That was the light post. Big Ben Parliament. London Tate. Big Ben Parliament. The couch at the Verbo. It's amazing. And Tango with the Tango! Okay. There's your quick review of our trip so far. So our first day was overcast. Oh. Okay, look. It's Big Ben Parliament. Oh. When is it not overcast? We had a day that we got sun. It was great. We were in London. That's where we went. So our kids had spring break and we've been wanting to do this trip for years and it finally all worked out and we had the best tour guides on the face of the planet, Zed and Dot. It was fantastic. The tower is called Elizabeth Tower. Thank you, English Pixie. I did not know that. Scotland is beautiful skies and warm sun. Only 11. Oh, but the sun's out, so it's nice. So at the hour mark, do you get a wrap? Oh, thank you, Prowly Zoe. I appreciate that. Look, kids, Big Ben. Then it's Big Ben Parliament. I know, I'm sorry. All right, so moving on. This was at the bridge before you crossed over the river to Big Ben Parliament. We did not make it to Portobello Street. So there was like a handful of things that we didn't make it to. Like the stonework is amazing. Didn't I just show this picture? Am I repeating? Okay, the London Eye. We did Trafalgar Square. That's coming up. See? Parrots, Fish, London. Oh, I like it. Keep track of the animals. I like it. Yes, there will be. Is that what it is? It Westminster Bridge? Yeah, the Mushroom Street. This is across the river. So we walked across the river to the other side. Sorry, I'm not doing London justice right now. But I thought this was nice. You've got behind the eye is the like the city offices, like I can't remember. We did not ride the eye for a couple reasons. One, nobody wanted to go. Two, nobody wanted to go. But we had plans to go somewhere else to get an overview of the city. So you hope there are many pictures of sheep. I don't think there are any pictures of sheep. It kind of takes. I bet on a sunny day it's nice. There must have been. So this is the traffic on the other side of that bridge that we walked across. It was just a walking bridge. Like, look at this. And I don't know that I got a picture to the left. Oh, spoilers. Yeah, Canary Wharf. We didn't go there. Yeah, the left side driving. Tango did some left-sided driving. I do not have that picture in here. Yeah, all the look lefts on the ground. So you figure it out. It's crazy. Crazy. Anyway, so the traffic is crazy there. Like in London, I don't know how people drive there. So we were walking down the street on our way to Trafalgar Square, and look who we came across. They had some business to take care of. What? I mean, let's be real. These are the budget Ghostbusters. But I feel like this is a promo for the movie coming out. I have no idea what it was. It was great. And so this is, so we took pictures of it. They did this whole thing where they walked into this building and they came out holding, like they had just busted some ghosts. So, the Ghostbusters. You probably need multiple teams. They're probably, you know what? Maybe this is the London satellite office, right? And then they've got, we didn't eat in there. It wasn't open. We didn't make it to Baker Street. That was one of the handful of things that we didn't make it to. Busted some pints. But I thought this was super neat. And then here we are at Trafalgar Square. I know. Well, and that's the thing. Like, we have stuff to do when we get a chance to go back. Trafalgar Square was great. It wasn't terribly crowded there when we were there. It was like a Monday, I wanted to say. And then we were told, Zed told us that these street performers, like there's circles in Trafalgar Square that people have to apply to rent to do, like, this guy was playing music. Like, you could hear it throughout the entire square. So, you gave a speech standing on that column? Wow. Yeah. We did go to Leicester Square. Yes, you'll see. We're coming. It's coming to it. There's only so much walking I can do every day. Yes. Totally agree. Totally agree. We all needed a break. This is the church there at Trafalgar Square or Cathedral. I want to say it's St. Joseph's, but I can't remember. And then I just have some random pictures walking down the street because I thought it was so neat. Like, it's something that we absolutely don't have here in Phoenix. And probably unless you're on the East Coast, like Boston or right, Pastel Cottontail. Yeah. And so I learned how to say Leicester Square because I was calling it Leicester Square, just so you know. I learned. Steel trap. But isn't this neat? Like, just, and all the little shops on it. And then this is going to Oxford Circus. Somebody will correct me. I think. This will be saved as a VOD. And actually I'll upload it to YouTube if you can't watch it. I'll put it on my YouTube channel. Leicester. Yeah. Well, exactly. That's... Yeah. Covent Garden. Thank you, Dot. Thank you. This... Oh, now it looks like Portland, Maine. I kind of agree with you with that. Portland, Maine is cute like this, too. The cobblestones on the ground, very difficult to walk. I don't know how people would wear heels walking around here because, well, I can't walk in heels anyway, but I'd break an ankle. So, no, you don't. You don't have to neglect work. Isn't it beautiful? So, anyway, so these are just some random street pictures, you know. That's the Ivy. Tango and Zed went to the Ivy 6 years ago when Minecon was there. So, I took a picture of it. We did not go to the Ivy. I'm not fancy enough for that. British women wear heels anywhere? Oof. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, no. I was in trainers. My favorite food or snack. The kids were little then, Genesis. I couldn't go to. So, yeah. Totter in heels. Really? Yeah. And so this guy, you know, there's performers in the square if you haven't been there. Yeah. No, I'm so glad so we went and bought shoes before we left because I knew there would be a lot of walking, and the trainers that I had, I'm like, I don't feel like they're supportive enough. And really what I should have done is brought both pairs and switched every other day. But yeah, we splurged on shoes. Tango got a pair of Hokas, and I got a pair of On Clouds because they didn't have any Hokas in my size. And then our youngest had Hokas that he wore for cross-country season, and his actually are filthy, and I need to throw them in the trash because they're gross. You're going in May? Yeah. Yeah, it's like going to, yeah. Yeah. No, I really was going to do it. And then, anyway, so this was it. We saw, this guy was on a unicycle juggling knives or something like that. I mean, whatever. More street pictures. It just absolutely beautiful. This is the British Rail Museum, I want to say. I can't read it because it's far, but I feel like that's what it was right there. So there is an American sweet shop, and there have been many. The London Transport Museum, yes. We didn't go in there, though, because everybody was kind of tired and hungry, and, So, whatever. I mean, just juggling swords, whatever. We're good. Yeah, maybe next time we'll get to do it. Phew. That's crazy. Do not... I agree with that, but these shoes are so comfortable that I don't think that's why my feet hurt. Like, I have feet problems anyway, so... And, back to work. Enjoy. It'll be a VOD, but I'll put it up on my YouTube channel later. Where was I? Oh, it is totally Tony J. That's what we said too. Like, what is this about? There was stuff in there that I'd never heard of. Warhead's soda or pop. I've never seen that ever. Warhead soda. Like, that was probably the biggest thing that I saw. I'm like, what is this? Where do you buy that in America? Never seen it. So, Warheads was banned? The Warhead soda? You've tried it? Really? Yeah, I have no idea. We walked in it just to see. Just to see what they thought American sweets were. So, you saw it once in Northern Maine? Really? Yeah, I never seen it. Of course, my youngest wanted it. I'm like, no, I'm not buying you Warhead soda. Yeah, I feel like it's a novelty item. So, really? That's crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. You saw it at a gas station, really? Huh. I did not buy one for the next... Well, I can't... I feel like having a carbonated beverage in my suitcase to come back, not a good choice. All right. More streets, like I said. The streets are super cute. So we did not see the Cursed Child. However, I thought this building was beautiful. Arizona iced tea is popular. You know why? Was because for 30 years it's been 99 cents a can. They have never once raised their price. 99 cents a can. Their business model is they want to make it affordable. And so you get that giant can, like this size can, right? Which is 20 ounces about, for 99 cents. They upped it in Canada? Really? $1.29, really? Yeah, no, it's been 99 cents forever. The sweet tea, we gotta get the green tea with ginseng in it. You're drinking in Arizona right now? Yeah. Oh, exactly. Like, I thought, I'm like, nope, I am not risking bringing a carbonated beverage. The Arnold Palmer, yeah. There's no 99 cents on the can anymore? Really? Huh. $5? No. Peace tea, cash. I went to Five Below. Okay. Away from London for right now. I went to Five Below yesterday, the day before, for the first time. Because they just opened one up here. Or, I don't know when they opened it. But I've never been before. And I saw the peace tea. So I brought home 2 of the Caddyshack ones, which is the iced tea lemonade flavor. Yeah. I bought 2. One for me, one for my oldest. And now he really needs me to go get more. So I need to find somewhere else that I can find it. But it was cheap. It was $1.50 for the big giant can, that the peace tea comes in. So, yeah. Peace tea is more common in Minnesota than Arizona. Yeah. Is the 99-cent price exclusive to Arizona? Oh. Interesting. Arizona tea is super cheap. Are you on... Does it depend upon what side of the country you're on? Like, are you on the west side of Canada? I don't know. Peace tea is overrated in comparison. That Caddyshack peace tea was really good. Now, that's the first one and only one I've ever had. Was the one that I bought the other day. Nobody did. Water bottle? Water. Can I have a water? Oh, yeah, and tax, right? 99 cents, but then you've got tax, right? Arizona tea tastes burnt and bitter to you. Oh, interesting. Arizona tea went up to $1.29 there too. What are we looking at? This is where the Cursed Child is playing at in London. We didn't go to the Cursed Child because I'm the only Harry Potter fan in the house. So we didn't do Harry Potter stuff. It's very easy to distract me. Stop that. And then we walked through Chinatown. And I just thought that the lanterns hanging everywhere were just beautiful. Like, look at that. I don't know. I'm weird. I thought it was so nice. The streets smelled so good. I totally wanted to stop and see that. And then we made it to Leicester Square. Oh, I wanted to... I missed stuff. Dang it. We did not see Les Mis. I saw Mary Poppins, though. And then that guy. He's somebody. The streets were just amazing to me. Oh, look. There's more pictures. Sorry. This is coming back. Do you notice the river's higher now? More pictures. So we went and did the London Dungeons. The tour thing there. And that was super neat. The streets must be awful to snowball. Right? Like, it was terrible. So this is probably the next day. That all was the first day. We did all that the first day. And then I went home and died. Well, not really. But the husband rubbed my feet. It was nice. Because I needed it. Yes, the architecture is amazing. No, I don't think it was smaller. When you got closer to it, maybe. From a distance, it's kind of what I thought. But I think it was, up close, it was nice. So. Oh, wrong button. We went to... So on day 2, we did the London Dungeons, which you can't take pictures in. So there are no pictures of the London Dungeons. Which was super neat. If you haven't done it, I'm sure it's a tourist, trap, whatever. I thought it was neat. Like, it's all acting and stuff. So it's not what I had initially anticipated, where you're walking through, like, torture chambers and whatever, where you went because I don't know. Maybe you could have. Hold on. My sister's calling me. Oh, wrong message. Anyway, so we, I don't, like, they have little stories about different things. The husband got picked to be part of one of the things. It was great. It was great. It was fun. It was neat. Yeah, there you go. Reenactment. So it felt Disney-esque walking through there. But it was neat. It was a neat interactive history. We'll say that. History of, yeah. Yes. It was neat. And then we went to the Natural History Museum, which is gorgeous. Holy moly. So I was reading on a sign there that the Duchess of Cambridge, which is Princess Kate, right? Am I correct in that? London, is the one who is spearheading the remodeling of the Natural History Museum. The stonework is gorgeous. So anyway, underneath, this is all new. The stonework is what I'm gathering based on the scaffolding on the exterior of the building. We did not go to Victoria and Albert. This was our museum day. I shouldn't say that, but this is the only one that we hit up. And absolutely beautiful. There must have been 17 field trips there that day. And man, I feel for those chaperones because it was crowded in there because it was kind of drizzly, and keeping track of all these small children. I would not volunteer for that job. The stonework was built really? Because it looks so new, and like the carvings in the stonework, like it all looks like it was made just for this. Yeah, it was busy. Like, and I think because it was drizzly, I'm sure it's busy normally. So one of the things that I learned about a lot of the museums in London are free. Could you imagine if it was that way in America? Like, it's amazing to me that they're able to keep these free. Now, we did a donation when we walked into here, but free. A natural history museum in the States is like $40 a person, right? So, anyway. Yeah. But not anywhere else. Catastrophe, right? The Museum of Science and Industry in Chicago, not free. The Natural History Museum in Denver, not free. So, it's really nice. So, your cottages from the 1860s will take a donation. All right. So, it's funded by your taxes, right? Just like your national health care system. So, it's not necessarily free, but everybody pays into it, and it's probably in your taxes. It's probably like 11 cents or something like that. Like something super, super cheap, right? So, anyway. So, it was great. We did this, sorry, wrong button. Like, in the exterior of the building, which they're currently working on, like, I just thought it was neat that each one of these, I'm pointing to my screen over here, like you can see me. I don't know if you noticed the gargoyles, like they're different animals or they're posed in different places. Like one of them's a dragon. Shh. Miss Sharwin. Shh. It was just gorgeous. So anyway, it looks like they're building, spoiler, it looks like they're building an outdoor exhibit there too. It's paid through your lotto money. Oh, well that's fantastic. Isn't it beautiful, Extrema? Like, this building was gorgeous. And the main hallway where you walk in, holy moly. And now we didn't have enough time, like, part of it, like, I guess one huge section of it was closed off for construction. And we didn't make it into the Darwin exhibit, but like there was a whole floor that we didn't make it to, in there. Just, that's amazing. I love that. You buy a lottery ticket and it goes to the arts. A percentage of it goes to the arts. I love it. Love it. Hi, JT. How are you? The Science Museum has a lot of price locked out. Oh, really? So we didn't make it to the Science Museum. It was on the list, but like you just run out of time at some point, and your feet run out, right? Like there's, it's all a balance, you know. And we were in London for probably 7 days total. So, yeah. The trust resume is an entire week. Right. Right. When are we going to open up an Airbnb in the English countryside? It is busy. I'm glad that we went in March. I can't imagine how busy it is there in June. Like, I think our timing was great, and we're very lucky that the weather held out for us. So, it's crazy, right, Jaquel? How you don't notice the little things. You know, that's what I was thinking about. Like, all these people walk by these buildings every day, and they don't realize. And I shouldn't say that. I'm sure that there are plenty of people that realize, you know, how beautiful it is, and the architecture of it and the designs of the building. You know, when we were downtown, I'll show you when we were in another part of the city, like the modernism of this building compared to right next door is something that was built in, you know, 67. You know, so it's just crazy. So anyway, Churro, how are you? Anyway, so moving on, we went to Greenwich, and this is the O2. It was originally supposed to be called the Millennium Dome, but they did not finish it in time. And so it's the O2. And we climbed it. Because why not? Why not? It was fantastic. If you live in the area and have not done it, highly recommend you do it. It was great. I mean, like the year 67. Steve-O. The O2 has no heating inside? Maybe. Oh, Cash, I'm so excited for you. Yes. Yes, Elisa, we did. Yeah. It was supposed to be temporary? Ah. Wasn't constructed with heating. I don't know that it needs it, quite honestly. I mean, we walked through there. So in the inside of the O2 building, they have concerts, like they can hold Taylor Swift. But then it's like a shopping mall, like a bunch of stores and restaurants inside. So I just thought this was neat. That's all. So we walked over and we did the cable cars, or are they called cable cars? Over the river. And so this is some ogre that, you know, doesn't have a head. Of course. Why? Hi, Mariski. Is that what they're called? Skytram, maybe? And so this is the view from there. Once again, the O2. Look it. It's the O2. Oh, look. It's the river. Oh, do I not have pictures of us from the top of the O2? You know what? So, our kids are in a ton of these pictures, and there's a ton of family pictures, so you are not getting the full 1,000 picture view, just so you know. So we topic gaming. So there's, you know, there's some pictures that I'm not sharing because of that. So this is the pirate ship at Greenwich, and the name is slipping my brain right now. Oh, it's the Cutty Sark. So this is the Cutty Sark, and you can actually pay to go inside of it, but You can just look through the glass around it and see the inside of it. So, it's really neat to see. And then we walked around Greenwich University. Is that what it is? You went on a school trip there many years ago? Yeah, so we took the, got a random piece of wood off that boat. I don't think you're supposed to chip away at the wood and peel it and take it with you. I don't think that's in the souvenir shop, I'm just going to say. Oh. There was a fun street market there. Oh, not when we were there. It's all right, Misty Monty. Whatever you missed, I'll put it up on my YouTube channel and you can watch it. So anyway, we walked around there. The view of the river is beautiful from there. We took Uber boats to get there. This is the naval... Gosh, I should have written these down before I did this because everything's slipping from my mind right now talking about this. The National Maritime, is that what it is? I know, Uber boats. So it's like a bus on the, thank you, Royal Naval College, JT. The Maritime Museum, maybe. Yeah, so it's like a ferry, kind of. But it's only people on it. So it's like a bus on the river. I have not dropped any fat beats yet. Yeah, it's like a sea bus. It's great though. So we rode that to get from, rather than taking a train, a tube, we rode that from, one end to the other. And it's great. You get a great view of everything. It's not like there's not seasickness involved in it. It was great. Yes, they are. The boats are through the company Uber. Yeah. Yeah, it was great. Great. Highly recommend taking Uber boats. We went into the Queen's house. Do I not have a picture of the Queen's house there in Greenwich? This is the floor in the Queen's house in one of the main rooms. I didn't take many pictures in here because it was like a gallery. But all this stonework, hand laid, like absolutely gorgeous. No, they don't come to your location. It's like a bus stop, but it's boats. No, this is not Buckingham Palace. This is the Queen's house in Greenwich. This was built for oh my gosh, I can't remember. But she died before it was finished. I can't remember now. Sorry. I'm a terrible historian. And this is a view of the observatory, the Greenwich Observatory, which we did not go up to because if you look very closely, it's under construction. You couldn't get up there. Isn't it beautiful? Like, that floor pattern is beautiful. It wasn't Victoria. Was it Charlotte that died before it was done? I can't remember. I know. I totally should have done notes so I could remember all this stuff. And here I am. Anyway, so we didn't get to go up there and stand on the little spot that says the Prime Meridian, but we actually, I'm sure that at one point, we walked across the Prime Meridian. You don't recommend walking up that hill? Yeah, well, and that's kind of where we were too. We're like, our feet are tired. Dot actually offered to run up ahead and see if we could get up there. And no, we're good. Streets in Greenwich. Oh, nope. I feel like things are out of order. This is... Anyone? Yup. Beautiful. The Tower Bridge is gorgeous. The stonework on it. So I don't know, like, I've got closer pictures of it that are coming up. The stonework. Like, I just don't, when you're making the when they made these things, like carving and in the stonework, we did not go up. And I didn't realize that we could go up. I didn't realize that it was open to go up, but like I said, we're not. Not yet. We have not seen pictures of Zed and Dot yet. This is the Shard. We were going to go up to the top of the Shard, but then our guide, when we climbed the O2, said, oh no, you want to go to the garden at 120. So those will be later on. I've got some pictures from that too. And so we did that, and it's free. Don't tell anybody, because it'll be so crowded. Another view. So this is from where the Uber boat dock. This is the view from that. This is the Tower of London, in case you didn't know. We did not go in and see the crown jewels. But this is where the polar bear was. And now they're changing it over, so it's just going to be this big garden that rotates. Yeah, the view was great, and it was free. So, more pictures. So this is the bridge, the tower bridge, and look at the stonework up there. Like, I don't know if that picture's close enough that you can see it, or if you have to zoom in, like especially if you're on a phone. But it's absolutely gorgeous. Evil, how are you? What's happening? We did not see any reenactments at the tower. Dragon. Life is happening. I mean, look at this. Look at the carving in the stone on the bridge. Like, this is on a bridge. 50 feet up in the air, right? Probably more, probably less. I don't know. Look at how beautiful this is. And then I think this is a picture of like the modern right next to the Tower of London. Like, you've got this Tower of London here, and then you've got all these modern buildings right next to it. It's just like, it's just unreal, right? So here you go. Here's a better picture of it. The Tower of London's here, and then you've got these modern skyscrapers behind it. It's, I don't know. It just, yes. Like the old and the new right next to one another. This is the view from the middle of the bridge. There's a nice shot of the Tower of London. Different angle on the Tower Bridge. This is from the other side of the river, opposite the Tower of London. Oh, there we go. I don't know why this is here and not next to the O2 pictures. There's Zed and Dot from the top of the O2. Aww. Oh. This is from the top of the O2. I don't know why they're here. I already showed that picture. Oh, this is the oval. Our Verbo was near the oval, which is a national cricket stadium. It's huge. It's huge. So, they did. They were on our... I know, we totally time traveled. They were the best tour guides ever. We had them with us the whole time. It was amazing. This is Rochester Castle. We traveled outside of the city a couple days. And so, yeah, the Kia Oval, William. Yeah. Not a cricket fan. I've never seen cricket. So, there we go. Rochester Castle. We did not tour the inside of it. We just walked around the grounds. A picture from, I don't know, there's a platform there with probably was something. We did not go to any soccer stadiums, football stadiums. We did go to King's Cross Station. Another view of that. Holly trees. So I've seen a holly bush growing up in Indiana. We had a holly bush. We had a couple holly bushes on the side of our house. I've never seen it as a tree. Amazing. These are the things that I take pictures of, okay, people? It was beautiful. Are my kids starstruck with Zedaf? Zedaf is like family, right? Like, I don't know. It was like visiting family, quite honestly. It was great. We had such a great vacation. This is the Rochester Cathedral. Absolutely gorgeous. Just beautiful. This is a street, out in front of the Rochester Cathedral. I just like that little gatehouse looking thing there. You live in Indiana now? Nice. We went to this cute little, coffee shop. Oh, this is the cheese shop in Rochester. We stopped there for some hot cocoa, and the kids got this super duper hot chocolate. Like, there was a Kit Kat bar in it. There was marshmallows. Like, this cup was huge. It was like a Tango cup. It was huge, piled high with all sorts of stuff. It was amazing. We did. We did. This is Danny and Dot. Why is the dog wearing that? Because he has a little bit of anxiety, and this calms him down. It's amazing. And he is the cutest, sweetest dog ever. Like, so good. So good. It was great. So. This is a street there in Rochester. I have a lot of street pictures, so here we go. I can't read that, so there you go. It probably said something important. Picture of the cathedral from a different angle, from kind of the backside where the doors are to enter the cathedral. So I am not religious. We are not religious. The cathedral was gorgeous. So there's a couple cathedral pictures here from the inside. Just beautiful. I'll go through these fairly quickly. You know, the stained glass work. These carvings of saints, I'm sure. Like I said, I'm not religious. I know, isn't that? It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Like, this is from the other end, looking through where they hold services through the, I was going to say rectory, but that's not right. And then at the other end, I don't know that I got a picture of the other end of it. But there's a whole bunch of people buried in there too. So this building, I feel like, would not pass a civil engineering inspection. I'm just saying. Totally fine, right? Totally fine. Super neat, though. Super neat to see. We went into a cute museum there while we were there, and this is like a model of Rochester Castle when it was whole. From the inside of another museum. Oh, I didn't know I had that picture in there. I thought I deleted that one. Sorry. Yikes. So in this museum they have Hulks. They've got a Hulk, yeah, were they Genesis? Okay. And the Hulks were ships that they stripped down to make them floating prisons. It was so neat, this display that they had in this cute little museum that we popped into. It was next to a used bookstore. Like, it was great. This used bookstore was crazy. Not Incredible Hulks. Not Incredible Hulks. A green post box outside of this little museum. It was cute. The bridge outside of Rochester Castle. I just thought it was neat. Like, beautiful. I'm sure there's a close-up. Like, look at the entryway for pedestrians, right? So much work. So much work went into it. This is the stairs leading into the grounds for Rochester Castle. I just thought this was a neat building on the corner there. I know, blue sky. I know! We looked out. Daffodils. Everywhere, daffodils. Another picture of Rochester Castle. What is happening? The best cider I've ever had. Amazing. I need to try to find it here in America. So this must be when we got back. Or we went out, we stopped for dinner on our way back. And, oh my gosh. I need to find this. The pineapple raspberry. So they also have a berries and cherries flavor that was very good too. But this, best cider. And, oh, we stopped at this cute little inn, on our way back. And I finally had a steak and ale pie. Everybody else had one already. And this is where I tried it. And, oh, it was hot and delicious and was so good. Is the kiwi lime good too? Oh, it was so good. And I had some chips with it, you know, and some vinegar. And now I'm hungry. Me too. Me too. Oh, look. There they are at the inn that we went to for dinner. This inn was great. Amazing. I have a picture of the ground. So, this is because I've never seen this before, and it seems to be fairly common. We did have a Greg sausage roll. But to have the rocks in, I believe this was metal, holding the rocks in place. Whereas here, we've got like gravel parking lots. Like this was a gravel parking lot. But the gravel is just spread out all willy-nilly, right? But this actually holds the gravel in place so you don't get bare spots, or to help with your, so your tires get traction, right? Like, isn't that, maybe I'm weird? I don't know. But this is something that somebody thought about for this parking lot, right? I've never seen that here in the States. Just clever. It helps with water drainage too. And so you don't get the washout, right? In Wisconsin, do they do that too? It's so smart. I feel like they should do it. They're called Chuckies. Really? It's common in your builds here? Nice. Yeah, no, it's neat. It's very cool. These days they use plastic ones. Yeah, I didn't touch it to see what it was. It looked like metal, but I have no idea. I imagine to do it in metal for this parking lot is a lot, but just amazing. So anyway, sorry, I'm weird. These are the things I notice. We went to Go Ape. So this is another day. We went to Leeds Castle and Go Ape. And this Go Ape is on the grounds of Leeds Castle. They share a parking lot. And this is a ropes course. And so here is Dot, I believe, climbing through a rope net. Yeah. So I took pictures and everybody else climbed. I shouldn't say that. Zed's sister joined us and her boyfriend, and he stayed on the ground with me, and we chatted and took pictures. It was great. He's a very nice guy. Um, here's Zed doing some climbing. There they are. Look at them up in the treetops. Exactly. It's hard to see her. It's hard to see her. I don't know that I could only get so close, and the lens on my camera, I'll talk about that later if I have time. Might have to do another stream. I don't know. Don't they look great? Yeah. There's Zed. There's Dot. Tango. So this was probably what I assume was the hardest part of it, was these rings. I don't know if you noticed Tango's feet. So those are rings dangling from chains from the wire up at like his head height that you have to put your feet in as you go across the gap. You are clipped in the whole way, so you're not going to die, right? Because in fact, one of our youngest kid, he's like, he couldn't reach. He's like, forget it, and he just pulled himself across. He just sat down and used the safety harness to pull himself across. So this was so cool. So there are multiple Go Ape places in England. This one was great. I'm told that this one was better than another one. Zed's sister had been to a different one, and I believe that's what she said, and said that this one was more difficult. It ended up taking 3 hours for them to get through it, but we also had 2 kids, and the kids couldn't go alone. There had to be Tango had to be within one tree stop or whatever of a kid. So that slowed them down a lot. Whereas in all reality, our youngest would have flown through this course. Like, let's be real. So, anyway, this was great. It was a great break. It was great for my youngest. In fact, everybody had fun. It was so fun. Yeah. There's Tango on one of the zip lines. There's Zed on one of the zip lines. There's a flower while I was waiting. A hyacinth. Squirrel. We don't have squirrels here in Phoenix. Just saying. Leeds Castle. Was that all the pictures that I got? I'm sure that there's going to be something out of order later. It's an American Gray Scroll. You're lying. You're lying. This is Leeds Castle. So, the grounds at Leeds Castle in March are open till 5. However, you can't get into the castle after 3, which is a little disappointing. Had I known that, we would have gone earlier. But anyway, Leeds Castle, gorgeous. Oh, look at that flower. I don't know what kind of flowers these are, but they're beautiful. I love it. Isn't that so pretty? There's the front of Leeds Castle. Some more pictures of the grounds because we couldn't get in. This is a water wheel that's working. It was like super powerful. It was very loud down there. I thought that was cool that they're using it. Walking around the grounds. So on the grounds of Leeds Castle, they've got restaurants, they've got an inn, they've got a maze that Dot and I didn't go through because I wanted to walk around the castle, and so we sent all the boys to go do the maze. Look! A little bit of Arizona in the gardens at Leeds Castle. What? All the trees were in bloom while we were there. It was gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. They've got a aviary there, and they do falconry there. Unfortunately, we missed the falconry demonstration. But these are all, I believe, rescue birds that they have here. And just, they do, like, these birds love them. Love their handlers. It's crazy. Look at this cute little guy. We could have bought him. We could have. They were trying to talk us into buying him. But then I thought the United States wouldn't let me come in with the owl. Beautiful. I thought Zed and Dot should buy him, though. He was super cute. Like, he let you pet him. Like, super cute. Super cute. Another view of Leeds Castle. The grounds were gorgeous. We could have spent all day at Leeds Castle. So if you're going, I highly recommend, taking the day. Like, there's playgrounds for kids. There's an obstacle course in the very back, or the farthest point away. There's an obstacle course. It was really great. So, more of Leeds Castle. The grounds. So these are the grounds here. Just beautiful, right? I don't know what this is. It looks like, it reminds me of like a hunter's house. So quite honestly, I was thinking of World of Warcraft when we walked by this place. That one zone where there's the hunter's house and a big green area in front of it, it's a lower level. That's what I thought of. There's some ducks. Look at Mr. and Mrs. Duck. They're just hanging around, walking, minding their own business, and here we are, taking pictures. Little duck huts. How cute are these? I thought this picture is really nice with the man-made waterfall and then the castle behind it. I thought that was a nice view. Aw, look, there's Zed and Dot from the ropes course. I told you, things are all out of order. It's a little bit wonky today. Oh, look! More Go 8 pictures. This is where we're at. Oh, so this was in the grotto at the maze. So Dot and I snuck in through the backside, through the exit, to see the grotto. Because at the end of the maze, there's a grotto. And so, shh, don't tell anybody that we didn't follow the rules, and we snuck in through the backside of it. Shh, 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 spit. And so these were carvings inside the grotto. Just gorgeous. It was super neat. This is Hastings. We spent a day and we drove out to Hastings, which is the east coast of England, where the English Channel is. It is. Do you have videos from it? It's beautiful in there. Southeast coast, yeah. We did get fish and chips. So, the fish and chips were so good. This is the beach. The beach is rocky. What? There's no sand. It's rocks. I feel like that would not be happy feet time there. But we saw it. You get rocks. Oh, yeah. It's okay. It was great. I bet it was beautiful with in the summertime, you know? Cornwall areas are more. It's normal. Oh, really? That's why I noticed not Cape Cod. Where were we that was really rocky? I can't remember. And I thought it was, I'm like, oh, this is too rocky. Bristol Beach is rocky. Oh. Okay. I did not stick my toes in the channel. I cannot imagine how cold that water was. We did not meet any hermits besides Zed. Like I said, we didn't tell anybody we were going. So. And only because it was a family trip. And I didn't want it to turn into this whole big thing where we felt like we had to meet up and schedule something. Like, I just wanted to to enjoy family time. So they're mental. We took the funicular up to the top, which was super fun. And up at the top, this is the view of the channel. Apparently when it's clear, you can see France across the channel. And also in the far side of the picture where the hill is going up the cliff, there's another funicular over there. It was closed for construction or something. Maybe because it's the off season too. They don't expect a lot of people doing it. But there's a funicular over there that Zed and Dot say the view is gorgeous from that one. So once every 5 years you can see France. It does have fun right in the name. There's a closer up picture of the east side funicular. We went to St. Clement's Caves. The name of the attraction is actually Smuggler's Caves. So I thought it was neat. Like, these are caves that they found that they used to smuggle items through into the country from the beach. And it's like sandstone. Like, I touched the walls. I didn't carve my name into the walls like the rest of you all people did. Like, come on, people. Don't carve your names into everything. I do. I feel like we learn stuff here. And they've got, like animatronics in here doing stuff. This was a carving. This was the tunnel we walked through. This is a carving that they found when they discovered these caves. And apparently it was there already. Another picture of it. Like, look, it was super neat. They had a big wide room, and like they used to, like, they'd bring a band in and have a dance in here. It was neat. Neat. This was up at the top, like, of the cliff here in Hastings. I just thought it was neat. I was trying to, how many apartments are there, trying to see the doors and all that stuff. It looks very cool. The view is beautiful from up here. More pictures of the little city. So this this also reminded me of a video game, that Settlers game that I played a while back. And like in the valley, you built your whole community in that valley. Like, just, these are the things. No, not the Beavers one. Yeah, the game with the paths, JT. There we are, walking around Hastings. More street pictures. This is a historical something. My brain is off. I apologize. This is fun. I just had to take a picture of it, and I don't really know why. Streets in Hastings, there must have been, every other business must have been a chips and a fish and chips place. And it was so good. So we stopped for lunch here and had fish and chips, and we did basic. We just got the cod and chips, but like the place that we went to had 4 different choices for the fish, and I hadn't heard of 3 of them, so I Googled them, and I'm like, oh, this one has a strong taste. I'm like, that one's out. So anyway, but it was not fishy at all. Like, even the skin was not fishy. It was so good. Like, and I think because they caught it and cooked it and served it to me. It was so good. So good. So, anyway. Everybody enjoyed their fish and chips. More pictures from Hastings. Just beautiful. We walked around. They've got old fishing museums. These used to hold the fishing nets. so that they could dry out. We walked into this little museum, and they had this boat here that was used in Dunkirk, if not the movie, like real. There are no Ford F-150s here. So surprisingly, I did see Land Rovers, and I did see a Palisade, a Hyundai Palisade, and those were the biggest cars that I saw. This is their fishing is still working. And you could actually stop in places and like they fished and they cooked right there out of that fishing hut. It was neat. I just thought this was a funny sign because we thought that the good old captain there had a rough night. And then we saw a seagull battle. It was like Thunderdome for seagulls. And we must have watched this battle for a French fry for 5 minutes. It was crazy. It was so funny. Oh, it was not my French fry. It was not ours. It was crazy. There it is. That was it. And then we did some mini golf there. There's Zed and Dot teeing off. There's Tango. I think he got a hole in 1 or maybe a hole in 6. I don't remember. Just so you know, Tango did win. He won the This is Zed. So he's positioned that way because he shanked his ball right into the drink there, and that's where he was allowed to drop it. It was cold here. It was cold. It was windy because it was near the coast, and that was something that we had to remember, that anytime you're near water, it's windy. And it started to drizzle right as we finished it. So, did anyone push him? No. Nobody pushed him. And then we went to Buckingham Palace and watched the changing of the horse guards. This is not Buckingham Palace. Just showing though. This is where the horse guards were going. You've been to that mini golf place? Right there in Hastings? Do not touch. You can't even get close to it. Quite honestly, that guard there. This is my vacation pictures. Because we're going to pretend it's like 1985 and we're all watching my vacation slideshow right now. And we've been doing this for 2 hours. Just so you know. Sorry. I believe this is the World War II memorial. Right there. I think the park is St. James Park. Is that right? I can't remember. I'm sorry. I should have written everything down. I thought it was beautiful. This at the top of it is... Can't remember. They're allowed to kill you if they think you're a threat? Nice. Nelson's Column. Thank you. There's several memorials, I know. Look at that. That's Buckingham Palace behind that. This is on the road we were walking towards Buckingham Palace. That lovely pictures of Westminster Abbey through the park. This is the Queen's mum. And then behind her is I don't know who. But, I mean, not real. Like, that's a statue. In case you're wondering. This park was gorgeous. Like, if you were to get pictures done, engagement pictures or family pictures or something, this park was beautiful. And I meant, like, all the parks that we walked by were absolutely beautiful. Frozen carbonite. And then we happened upon these fun guys walking out to go change places with others. And that was super neat to happen upon. The gold on the fences? Come on. That's exactly what I thought too, Amethyst Music. Totally. Isn't that beautiful? And so here comes the horse guard in to change, to take their spot, take their positions at the. I do have a long lens, and I'm going to run out of time, and I'm not going to be able to talk about it. Buckingham Palace. Once again, the park, but this is from when we were next to Buckingham Palace. This is the park looking into it. Like I said, all the trees were blossoming right now. Beautiful time to be there. Oh, look. We're pretending like we love each other on a park bench. See? Westminster Abbey. Absolutely beautiful. Like, look at that. The stonework on these buildings. Oh. So pretty. This was, I believe, from the Uber boat pictures. Oh, that's why they're blurry. Because they're through the glass on the Uber boat. Notice the sun is out. This was our sunny day. Spies used to meet on benches in St. James Park. The parrots in the park will land on you? Wow. Yeah. So really, I highly recommend the Uber boats to go places. This is the Uber boat we took to go see St. Paul's Cathedral. Is that right? And the Globe. There's the Globe. We did not go see a show in there. Once again, there's 14 field trips here. Like, it was field trip week. It was great. Good for those kids. Look at all the stuff they get to see. And then the city on the other side from the Globe. Sorry. This is walking across the Millennium Bridge. Is that right? And I'm told that when it was first built, the whole thing was shaking and they had to shut it down because there's so many people on it and they were dancing around. There's St. Paul's Cathedral. Here's the front side of St. Paul's Cathedral. This is the Mary Magdalene and somebody fountain. I can't remember that. The little stone structure in front of it, and I can't remember. I want to say St. Andrew, but I am probably totally wrong. Hello, Evie Dreams. More pictures of the cathedral. Cathedral from down the street. We went into a pub. I can't remember where, but I thought this was an interesting little sign. What the heck? George rather than Andrew? Okay. It's the Gherkin. Oh, these are the pictures from the top of the garden at 120. So if you haven't been to the garden at 120, I highly recommend it. It's a beautiful space. Our guide for when we climbed the O2 said, go here. She's like, it might be crowded if you go at lunchtime because a lot of people that work there in the area take their lunches to the top. And I can totally see why. It's quiet up there and there's seating and there's a garden. It's beautiful. It's free. Shh, don't tell anybody. That's just a secret between us. So anyway, there's glass all around, clearly, so you can't jump. So that's why all the pictures have reflections in them, so. But this is the view. It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Look, it's Westminster Abbey. Oh, look, there we are, in front of Westminster Abbey. Are we so excited? It's okay, I'm gonna go. I have to pass off to the husband in 10 minutes. Look, it's Big Ben. So we went and saw Back to the Future, the musical, while we were there. And it was at the Adelphi Theater, I want to say. It was very hot in there. I don't think that they have air conditioning in the summertime. I was sweating. It was hot. We did. We saw Back to the Future. No, they were not British accents. They did American accents, which was funny because everyone was very nasally. I'm like, why is everybody nasally? Is that what they think that we sound like? So nasally. They did. They did American accents, but very nasally. But it was great. Like, 13-year-old loved it. Like, huh. They had a DeLorean. It was so good. It was really great. We recommend it. It was a good show. It was just hot in the theater. And then, oh, I didn't get a picture. We took the tube to King's Cross Station because we were going to. I wanted to see the platform, and then I went. We were going to escape room near there, and when we got there and we did we did the platform of 9 3/4. We did not. The line was very long. It was just a photo op thing. That is an affogato. Affogato. So our youngest said, I really want ice cream and you can get a coffee. And so we put him in charge of navigating us to somewhere that sold ice cream and coffee. And he took us to the cutest little place called Ruby Violet. And it was amazing. Yeah, the line to run into the wall. It's just a photo op. It's not. He did great navigating us to this little place. I got an affogato. He got a milkshake. There were hot cocos and other ice creams, and like it's all homemade. It was so good. So this affogato, in the little pitcher is the espresso, and then I poured it over. The ice cream was a salted caramel toffee crunch. And then so you just poured a little bit of that. Well, this is how I did it. I don't know if this is the real way to do it because it's the first time I've gotten it. Poured a little bit of the espresso over the salted caramel toffee crunch in case you didn't hear that. Oh my gosh, it was so good. And spooned it up. It was amazing. It was so good. The guy that was working there, so kind. He came out about after he had delivered our drinks to us on this platter. He comes out like 4 minutes later and he goes, "Oh, I made too much of that milkshake. Do you want the rest of it? Do you want this?" Okay, what 13-year-old is going to say no? I'm good. Oh. So anyway, it was so cute and so good. So if you are in London near the King's Cross station, this is, we walked there from King's Cross. I believe it's called Ruby Violet. It was delicious. I was going to put a review on their page because it was amazing and there was nobody there. We were the only ones there. And it's a very small place. We were the only ones in there, but the ice cream was homemade. It was so good. So, oh, thank you. Yeah. Next time you're there, it was delicious. There's a closer up picture of it. And that's us on the tube to go back to Heathrow. I didn't get any pictures from the escape room because they don't like it. You can't because it gives away too much. So we went to an escape room over there called Clue Quest. Highly recommend this Clue Quest escape room. It was fantastic. Yes, Victoria Line to the something line, and then the Piccadilly. Yes, thank you. Yeah, so it was amazing. Like I said, I only shared pictures with you without children and family, so that's it. Look at that. I've still got 6 minutes to talk about other stuff. I made it through all the pictures, but I didn't get to talk about any of the other stuff. So I'm just going to show you the cute souvenir I got. It's a little beefeater gnome. Isn't that cute? He's so cute. He's adorable. Yeah. Oh, here. This is the one that we went to. Clue Quest. We did the Revenge of the Sheep, of course. And we finished it with 10 minutes to spare. So I think y'all need to thank us because of us, y'all didn't get turned into mutant sheep. Just saying. It was really great, though. Really great. Yeah. Okay, parrots, fish, lion, seagull, skeleton whale, dragon, wolf. Yeah, cocker spaniel, kiwi. I like the final animal count. Oh, so it was super fun. It was great. If you're ever in Vegas, you should check out One-Eyed Jack at Trapped Escape Rooms. Oh, thank you for that. Because we are going to Vegas soon. No, we had a fantastic time. Would love to go back. Sorry. Trapped. Okay. Sorry, I just wanted to write that down before I left. The trip was amazing. I am beyond grateful for Zed and Dot and having them there with us and getting to spend... I feel like it's not very often that you could spend 11 days with people that you're not family with and not be totally sick of each other. Now, I might be alone on feeling this way. Zed and Dot might have been like, gah! I'm done. Done with those people. But from my point of view, it was amazing, and they are family, and they made this trip so easy for us, and I'm beyond grateful to them for it. So, it was nice. It was a lovely trip. Lovely. And we've discovered that we can do some international travel. So perhaps there will be other trips in the future. At least not until next year, though, for international travel, because, you know, international travel is a little bit spendy. When does Zed and Dot's B&B open? Oh, there you go. There's an idea for Zed and Dot. That would be amazing. Go to Amsterdam? Perhaps. Perhaps, yeah. Zed and Dot say that we're fine? Okay. Tango drink is not a thing in the States. I think it's the same as Fanta here, maybe. It looks like it's the same as Fanta here. We love to have you here in Texas. No, there's so many things on the list. So much travel. You have Tango and I did know that you had Fanta too. And Fanta in England is different from Fanta here. Fanta here is violently orange, neon orange. And Fanta there is like Fanta in Mexico, where it actually tastes like oranges and not artificial oranges. So that was nice. Our kids like that. They prefer the Mexico Fanta to our Fanta. I wish that, yeah, radioactive orange, exactly. Yeah. So it was great. Oh, we ate at Nando's, which was fantastic. I'm just killing a few minutes before I'm passing over to the husband. Their lemonade, it's bubbly lemonade. It's great. I thought it was awesome. Oh yeah, the Orangina. Yes. We did Nando's. It was good. Our kiddo ate the extra hot. In fact, our last night there, Tango and our youngest split a chicken with extra hot Nando's sauce on it, peri peri sauce. I enjoyed right now they've got a like a barbecue-y sauce right now, and so I had the churrasco burger and it was super good. We slipped into cheeky Nando's. It was good. We actually went twice. We went to a pub that had a Taco Tuesday deal, and we went there twice because Taco Tuesday, and our kid loved the tacos, and I had a really good chicken burger there, and they had Old Moot cider. So, another check on the list for them. And we went to a Pizza Express while we were there and had we all had fantastic pizzas there. Really good. So, what else did we do? We went to a couple of pubs out and about. Yeah, it was great. So, no, it was great. We ate really well. Our kid had, and Tango tried black pudding, our oldest. We didn't go north. We went east. We went, London and east. There's just too much. There's too much. Like, we could probably spend a month there and still not get everywhere. Black pudding. I know. I wish I could show you my kid's review on it. I have a video review of it. And his face is hilarious. Oh. Yeah. So anyway, we tried that. The bacon at breakfast was not bacon that we found. Like, we went out for breakfast a couple times. It was more like ham. Marmite, you either love it or hate it. Yeah. Avocado is so much better than black pudding. Oh. Yeah. Did we get teased? No, not at all. Not at all. I think, I don't know. I think we did all right being there. I don't think we were offensive Americans while we were there. The one thing I did learn was that in our Verbo we had a washer and dryer, which I mentioned, and the dryers there have water tanks in them. We don't have water tanks in our dryers here because we've got a vent that vents to the outside of our house. So that was very interesting to me because I'm drying I'm like, why aren't my clothes getting dried? And what's this symbol? What's this red symbol that's lighting up on this? So I had to find, I'm messing around with it. I'm trying to take this dryer apart and I discover this water tank. And I'm like, I wonder if that's supposed to be there. And so I Googled, nope, you're supposed to empty it. No idea. No idea. So, yeah. Our Verbo actually, I think, had air conditioning. We didn't need it. I mean, it was 50 degrees while we were there. It was beautiful. The weather was great. Like I said, we only had one day of rain, and we did indoor stuff. Like, we went to the Natural History Museum. We did the London Dungeons. Like, we did indoor stuff that was planned already. And even walking around, it wasn't terrible. Like, there was never a huge rainstorm. I think the worst rain that we got was when we arrived in London, when I wish that my umbrella wasn't in my suitcase. Because when we were walking from the Tube to the Verbo, was probably the worst rain that we had. It was great. It was absolutely great. Being overcast, it was a nice change, I want to say, from here, because we get back here and it's been 75 and sunny, right? So it's nice. It's different to go and see that. Testing something, Evil Notion. What are you testing? Thank you, Evil Notion. I appreciate that. Yes. No, they liked it. They liked it. Because it wasn't as scary as I had anticipated, but it wasn't what I was thinking it was going to be either, because it's like a history And it's interactive because you've got hosts in there, I guess. You know, there's people putting on the show for you, right? It was great. Yeah, we just did, and I had a very light raincoat, and we were totally fine. Totally fine. So, I don't know if my bot's working or not, Genesis. I feel like nothing's working today. I tried to fix stuff, and I don't think I did. Yeah, it would be great. It's always rough to get to Europe. It's expensive, right? At the end of the day, it's expensive to do it. But any trip that you take is expensive. And I discovered that we can go to, go to England for the same price as going to Hawaii. So we did England. And it's lovely. Evil, you're hilarious. Anyway, I'm going to send you over to the husband so you can see the amazing stream from the Titancraft server that he's doing. I really want to thank you all for being here with me today. Great first stream back. I didn't get to talk with you about all the other stuff I wanted to, so maybe we'll do another chatty stream, not on Sunday though, because it's bunny hopping day. But thank you. I will put this up on my YouTube channel later if you want to see the rest of it. See all of our holiday pictures. Thank you all for being here. Thank you all for all the subs. Thank you, Pearl, for the raid. All the subs are crazy. The resubs, you guys are amazing. I can't believe that y'all have been here with me for 2 hours watching my vacation slideshow. Anyway, and thank you all for the bitty bits. Thank you, DOS Gamerman, DOS Gamerman. All right, let's see if I can do this. Raid Tango Tech. Right? Did it work? Yes! Anyway, you guys are amazing, and this was fun. I hope I didn't bore you too much. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will get some more streams on the schedule. All right? Enjoy Tango's stream and have fun. Bye.